Yo, man, what's going on, y'all boys, man? You already know what time it is, man. By the title and thumbnail, you already know what to expect. We have another crazy lit reaction video today. I know I kind of said there was some weird pauses, but y'all get what I'm saying here. But before we get into anything, man, I like to tell y'all, man, I keep my reactions real raw and uncut. I'm not sitting here faking anything. If it's fake, I'm going to call it out and say it's fake, bro. Like, I hate when people sit here and try to agree to every single, no, I'm not that type of person. I'm not finna agree to every single thing, bro, because that's not me. I keep it real and I keep it raw and I keep it uncut. Yeah. So all of my folks out there, if you like for somebody to keep it real with you and not just finna sit here and agree with anything in the world, bro, just because they say what it is, hit that like button, man. Let's get this video to 10,000 thumbs up, man. More importantly, if y'all want a chance for a shout out on my next video, send me some videos. It will be linked down below in the description. It also will be pinned in the comments.
Three interesting facts, 99% don't know.
What is the first Apple computer cost? What, $600 something dollars? Weird sixes and all this crazy stuff. Got a feeling that's what it is. Wow. Okay, well, the fact I was right is pretty crazy, y'all. I knew they was gonna pull that card though. I mean,
Three interesting facts, 99% don't know.
what? Wow. Okay, now that's pretty crazy. I admit that is pretty coincidental. What else they got on here? WWW. I remember what WWW means. Hold on. What happens when you search the Illuminati backwards into a search bar and it pops up NASA? Hold on, wait a minute. NSA, hold on. ITANIMULLI.com. What? Central Security Service, National Security Agency, Cybersecurity. What is up with this NSA? Why does it pop up this? Like, it normally domain names when you type that stuff in is very intentional. There's nothing not intentional about domains because you have to pay for them. So the fact that it goes to this direct website when you type it in backwards is very catchy, generating foreign intelligence insight. So it's this intelligent agency. It's an IT agency in a way. So they know what they were doing. Cybersecurity. Yeah, that's weird, y'all. I'm gonna need some explanations on this. Please, somebody gotta let me know down below. Who is these people? And why when you type in Illuminati backwards that this pops up? Wow. And these are ancient days. What? Nah. How is this even possible? Wow. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, a submarine. Nokia, the phone. Wow. Is they swimming with a dolphin? Now I seen this one. The helicopter one is definitely spooky. Wow. This is a tomb or something like that. Flash drives. Now, if they had flash drives back then, like, we honestly, man. What's that? Okay, that's a RAM. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Towers. Telephone tower. Wow. Hey, shout out to Teddy B Vision, man. But that what confuses me is, like, everybody always say how back then they had the technology that we wasn't even privy to. So what scares me is that this was thousands of years ago. And the fact that they still have structures that is still thriving. When I say thriving, they're still above ground. Vegetation really didn't take it over as much, but it's still above ground. And the architecture and things that they drew thousands of years ago just make me question reality today. So how are we just now inventing this stuff today if it was already invented or made of, or if they had time travelers or some type of thing thousands of years ago? Just how is it possible? And that's my question for y'all down below, because everything they showed was artifacts from things that they dug up that was thousands, possibly hundreds of years old. Everything that they showed things that is going on in today. That's why I be telling y'all, man, the government don't tell us about a lot of stuff that we want to know and we need to know, and that will possibly help us out figure out who we are, just even as humans, to figure out our body a lot more, what we are capable of. But they know, but they not go tell us. I'm positive.
I inform you that America and China have declared war, and a massive nuclear attack is expected to reach our shores within the hour. That's the sort of hypothetical emergency today's disaster preparedness drill is designed to get us ready for.
October, I think it was October 4th, they was preparing what they was doing, signaling to our phone, preparing for what? Emergencies. It's crazy. Y'all see what's going on with America and China right now.
All Springfielders should now move off the streets and inside their homes. Please avoid the superstitious panic which marked the recent lunar eclipse.
Sorry, Dad. I was afraid the dragon wouldn't come.
And we just had an eclipse. Wow. That is crazy.
The moon back up. You idiot! The dragon always coughs the moon back up.
I know it's Doodle, but I must again point out there is no dragon.
Then why am I paying $800 a year in dragon insurance?
Again, I maintain that money would be better spent on car insurance.
Lisa, everyone knows dragons do not attack cars. Jeez, pick up a book.
I pick up books like you pick up beers.
Then you have a serious reading problem.
Now remember, this is only a drill. Ah! The missiles really are coming! The so-called drill is just a way to get you into your shelters without causing total chaos. Is what I would say if this weren't a drill. This is not a drill!
Now we're supposed to stay down in our storm cellar for 3 hours.
So do your farting now!
Homie, what if that was the last thing you ever said?
Don't worry, my last words will be, I can outrun that lion! Alright, everybody in!
Alright, who's the Weisenheimer that's been eating the powdered food?
Not me.
Two can play at that game.
I can do this! I can do this!
Boy, I told you an hour ago, stop that!
But Bunker Ball's keeping us sane. Do we really have to sit here the whole time? I mean, if we went out now, it might be cool to see the town empty.
Yeah, I could sneak into the school and write whatever I want on the chalkboard.
I could see a planetarium show without the secondhand marijuana.
And I can drive drunk while I'm actually sober.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. This whole beginning of just, I don't know. I really don't have any more words for The Simpsons. They've proven themselves plenty of times. I give up at this point. We just know when we see Simpsons, we see the future.
The Pythagorean theorem. You know, it dates all the way back to ancient Sumer, which is where the very first depictions of angels and archangels ever came from. Thousands of years before the Abrahamic religions would ever come along, they were portraying these same things back then. And these were a people who were using, you know, just for example, the Pythagorean theorem. They're using the Pythagorean theorem thousands of years before Pythagoras is ever even born. We don't know why, we don't know what they were doing with it, but we still have the clay tablets where they worked out this process. They were also the people who gave us the 360-degree circle because they were trying to portray the heavens on a two-dimensional object. So they came up with the idea of the 360-degree circle so that they could show, basically map out the heavens. So there is a lot of math involved in these practices, and like I said, a lot of these things are beyond my comprehension. The Pythagorean.
You said a lot of these things are behind my comprehension. Of course. Them boys was different back then. What the? Ain't no rain. No thunder neither. Oh, yeah, that's pretty weird. And it's just burning like that. So, look like it's getting smaller. So that might have been something meteorite. Okay, so to all my people who do believe that there's an outer space and believe in that we can get out of the firmament, they will consider this a meteorite. You know, there's a supposedly scientifically they say that there are plenty of asteroids that come into Earth that are really small, but they burn up because they're going through the stratosphere and the different layers of the atmosphere, and they burn up. You know, it's almost like how they say if an airplane dives deep down and try to from very high up and come back down as they're going through layers of the atmosphere, the tip of the airplane will catch on fire. You know, and it has happened supposedly before, where situations like that happen with jets and things like that. But that's what it looked like. It's some type of boiling or burning something that's coming from some place and falling. But other than that, this could be something else. You know, there's no telling.
Orlando Brown exposed the truth about Chris Brown and demons. Let me know your thoughts on this.
Yeah, well, Chris Brown is R. Kelly. Okay. That's what she's trying to say, but she can't say it. It's the masks. It's the masks that we wear in life. It's the demons that we don't see. It's the eyes that change colors. It's the people that enter by spirit through the mouth. All these things are real. Demons are real. Just, you know, you can identify certain things in certain beings. You know, if you're under demon possession, it's going to seem like you're still there, but your actions are going to be delayed. So really, you're not in the state that you're supposed to be in. You're being controlled. It's the masks that we wear, and the person behind that mask right now is not the real Chris Brown, is what I'm saying. And the best person to explain that is the real Chris Brown, Sierra.
Orlando Brown exposed the truth about.
I never heard that. That is something new.
Well, the point is, how can they project holograms of that size?
And therein lies the problem, because people are, when you say hologram, they're thinking of a Walt Disney little pixie dancing around in a little darkness area. That's all they know about holograms. They don't know that 20 years ago, we could project a hologram with heat, noise, light, speed, anything we wanted, anywhere.
Wow.
And we use that on 9/11. Right now, the television industry is ready to bring out television quality programs that you could put right on your desk, and you have a little little thing here. You can raise it up like this. I mean, you can enlarge it. You can bring it down to small. You can move it over there. You can move it over there, wherever you want, and it looks just like. And you can stand all around it and see from all sides. And the Japanese, a year ago, announced that not only do they have that, but they have it. They have touchy-feely 3D holograms that you can touch it. 10 years ago, they invited 30 of the top TV industrials, producers, and stuff, and similar to that, they took them into a small theater that accommodated about 40 or 50 people, and sat them down, and they said the future of television. A normal light like that, the lights didn't go out, and the guy comes from behind the curtain. He looked maybe well over 60, white hair, glasses. When he started talking, is obviously Eastern European with an accent. He started talking about the TV, how the tubes were initially made, the cathode ray tubes, and how it developed into this and that and so on. And as he's talking, he gets off the podium, walks up one aisle, down that aisle, looks at the audience, takes off his glasses, cleans them, walks up one aisle, down another aisle, gets back up on the podium. Everybody, by about this time, everybody's getting bored of stuff they've already heard. And he says, well, I want to thank you very much. And then just turned him off like that in front of everybody. It's just like what you're saying, but this is what they can do, but they can't bring it in right now because it's too close to 9/11. People are going to associate, you know, when they were yelling at John Lear, you know, 5 years ago saying this was possible and saying it's impossible. There has to be a screen. There has to be a background. There has to be something we can project it on. You know, it's bullshit. They don't know what's going on or how things develop, so.
Facts. And I know y'all remember watching them MJ debut when they had a whole hologram of this guy were performing when you couldn't even tell the difference. And they did one with Tupac as well, I think about 10 years ago or something like that. They did one with Tupac at the BET Awards, and that was the most scariest stuff I ever seen, man. Like, for real.
If your left eye is twitching, stop and stay. Also, for the non-believers, this has nothing to do with the physical meaning. This is the spiritual meaning, obviously. So obviously your eyes twitch when you're stressed, drinking too much coffee, and haven't had enough sleep. That's not this video. So with me in the comments if you want to. Now, I've done this video a couple of times on my page, but people keep asking me the same question. So first things first, if any one of your eyes is twitching, this video we're going to do left eye, the next video we're going to do the right. It means your soul or your spirit is triggered or intrigued by something, meaning positively or negatively. So the basic meaning of left eye twitching, someone you don't know may be speaking badly about you or somebody you don't see often. Okay. Also, left eye twitching is linked to something that's going to happen unexpectedly, whether it's going to happen to you or just in the world around you. Let's say, for instance, you're about to get off work, you're headed home, and your left eye starts twitching. And on the way home, you see somebody just got into an accident right around you, or you're passing them. Left eye twitching is linked to a warning call or a wake-up call, because it's something that could be going on that your intuition is telling you, but you're missing it. You're not paying attention to it. So pay attention, use your intuition, and you got this.
I'm finna pay attention next time and see if my left eye twitching. I'm finna start being on my P's and Q's. Let's see what she said about the right eye, though.
If your right eye is twitching, stop and stay. And for the non-believers, I don't have time to tussle with y'all in the comments. This is obviously not the physical meaning. This is the spiritual meaning of it. Thank you, we know. Before I get into like the different things that it can mean, I need y'all to understand it's different folks, different strokes. This is based off of your beliefs, your culture. All that plays into a factor as well, because all of those things has different meanings of everything.
Right.
So you need to understand what it means for you. And that is what I share. With that being said, let's go. Also, for some beliefs, it's different for men and women, the twitching of either eye. But for right eye twitching, it usually means a positive change, a positive resolution to something, or something that you could be working on could be coming into fruition very soon. And that right eye twitching is the signaling that it's closer and closer and closer. Usually means somebody is talking good about you in rooms you don't even know of. And it's usually somebody that you know, if it's the right eye. And also, to take it a step further, like I told y'all before, it could mean somebody is literally dreaming about you in a good way. So with all that being said, has your right eye been twitching? Follow for more.
Hey, I go follow her, show her some love for more. I think her username is Santa X Goddess. She, I guess, makes some amazing content, a lot of content that people will be able to rely to. So y'all go show some love to her, and y'all can check out some more of her videos. But I don't know, it seemed like what she said with the right eye and the left eye, seemed like your right eye is your good conscience, your left eye is your bad conscience, almost like looking at your right shoulder and your left shoulder is the bad conscience, your right shoulder is a good conscience type of person. Like, you know, I don't know. That's kind of what I got from that. I don't know how valid this is, but y'all can let me know down below if anybody had any experience with this and if it's true, you know, but it just seemed like a good conscience, bad conscience type of situation.
So I saw a patient today for a visit, and we were going over some labs and reviewing an MRI of her knee, and the suggestion from the orthopedic doctor for her knee, which has a tear of the meniscus and some other tissue damage, was to get a steroid shot and to continue to get steroid shots until it was time to get a knee replacement. This person is not going to need a knee replacement. She's not even close. But you know what will ensure that she does need a knee replacement in the future? Repeated doses of steroids. Wow.
Exactly.
Way to generate business, you know? But luckily this patient has a clue, and she is going to opt for regenerative injections instead. I think she's going to go get some stem cells in that knee, and I guarantee you, with her diet, her lifestyle, and all of the habits, healthy habits that she has, will never need a knee replacement, unless she gets those steroid shots.
Like they said, the system was created to keep you as a customer. Remember that. They're not going to try to create stuff to make us not always need them.
Now that motherfucker, I said I'm gonna fix every motherfucking thing that's wrong with me. I'm gonna fucking get all my shit together. That's when I realized you can't even trust simple shit. We used to think our doctor gave a fuck about us. We used to think our doctor wanted us to get better so we would be better. Our doctor don't give a fuck about us. That motherfucker is making money, and that is it. He is a drug dealer just like the drug dealers. Ain't no motherfucking difference. It's fucked up. Fucked up. Because the medicine commercials have really gone over the top. They don't even give a fuck about us as people any motherfucking more. Do you remember when they used to at least have the common decency to whisper the side effect at the end of the... You could barely hear the fucked up shit that could possibly happen to you. They just... Possible side effects are... Now these motherfuckers say the motherfucking side effect so motherfucking loud and proud, you forget what the fuck they were supposed to be curing in the first place. And they just keep going and going. Just... Are you tired of hangnail ruining your life? Well, just take this simple pill, and in 2 weeks, you'll be jumping rope and running back to usual. Possible side effects are loss of the rest of your toes, fucked up ankles, dislocated kneecaps, separation of thigh meat, hip dysplasia, any outie belly button, female breasts, if you have 2 Adam's apples, if your chin falls off, if you go blind or deaf for any reason. What the fuck? Just cut my goddamn toe off, bitch. I got shit to do.
No, for real.
I know the police.
See, Cat Williams even understand it. That's why I had to pull this one up to kind of combat with the last one I'm talking about, is that people are starting to wake up to know that these doctors and the stuff that they're taking and giving you is really not to prevent it. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, of course, like a broken bone and stuff, but they give you pain medicine to help you aid through it. It's not to make you just 100% forget about the pain and make it better. It make it trick your body and your brain to think that the pain is not as worse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that concludes today's video, man. Make sure if y'all enjoyed this reaction video that you give this video a huge thumbs up, man. I'm telling y'all, the more thumbs up this video get, the higher that it will rank. So if y'all could do me a huge favor, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure to drop a blue heart, red heart, whatever you want to do, a peace sign, drop some emojis, spam it down below. I need each of y'all to at least comment 10 different times, man. Let's break this algorithm right now, and make sure to keep it real, raw, and uncut with me down below on how y'all enjoy this reaction video. If there's anything that I could have done better, anything y'all didn't agree or agree with, keep it real with me, and I'm gonna make sure to keep it real with y'all. Peace, love, and happiness.